Good afternoon, everybody.
今日のプレゼンお聞きに来ていただいた
Thank you
皆
much
様
for
もオンラインで
being
聞いてくだ
here,
さっている方
as well
々
as
も
those that
今
are
日お時間
connected
いただいてあり
online
がとうござい
to
ます。
listen
ぜ
to
ひ
my
この20分間
presentation.
ではある
I'll
ん
be
ですけれ
speaking
ども
for 20
FANCL
minutes,
でぜひ働いてみたい
but
なと思ってい
I
た
would
だける
hope
よ
that
う
you
に詳
think
しく
about
説明していきますの
working
で、はい、
in
最後質問の
FANCL.
時もぜひ
If you
気
have
になったことをお寄せいただければと思います。
questions, please ask later.
ではですね、早速ちょっと自己紹介
I
も
would
させ
like
てい
to
ただくんです
introduce
が、
myself
私ファンケル
first.
のナミエと申します。
My name is
人
Namie
事
from
部で採
FANCL.
用担
I'm
当
with
して
the
おりまして
HR divisions in the
2021年に総
recruitment
合職で
section,
入社をして、
and I
今
have
入
entered
社
the
3
company
年目
as a
の
general
終わりです。
employee, and I'm in my third
同
year
期との
there.
写真もここに載
So
せているんです
I'm
が、
the
ファンケル
photograph
は
with my
同期の
colleagues
つながりも
that
非
have
常
joined the
に
company at the
深
same
い
time,
会社
and we
な
have
ので、
strong
暇な
connections
方と
with those
仲
who
良く
enter
な
the
りながら
company
研
at the
修も
same
受けて
time.
配属ま
We
でトランスファ
were
ーしてい
trained
く
at the same
形かなと
time,
思ってい
and
ま
we
す。
were allocated to different
今日はですね、ファンケル
departments
の
at around the
歴史
same
と
time.
今の
So
事
I'd
業
like to
領
discuss
域、あと
about
これから
the
の目
history and the
標という
business
ところも
area,
お
as
話
well
ができ
as
た
the
らと
future
思っていま
targets.
す。はい、ではですね、早速ファンケ
So
ルの
allow me
会
to
社の概
start
要
to
なんで
speak
すけれど
about the
も、フ
company.
ァンケルはですね、横浜
FANCL,
みな
as
と
you
み
see
らいか
here,
ら2
is
駅
two
隣にある
stations away from
日
Minato
本大
Mirai.
通
It's
駅
called
というとこ
Nihon
ろの
Odori
最寄
Station.
り駅になっている
It's
このよう
quite
な
close
写
from
真
there,
の会社にな
and
って
this is
ま
a
す。
photograph
はい、
of the
ですね、従業員
facet
数
of
は
the building.
1281
We
名お
have
りまして、男女比は
1,281
だいたい
people,
4対
and
6ぐら
4 to
いの割合です。
6 of
販売
between
職の女性
women
のスタッ
to
フも含まれ
men,
ている
and
ので、
those
この割合
including the
になってます
sales
が、御
are
社では半分
included.
ずつぐらいかな
So
と
in the
思っていま
headquarters,
す。
about men to women is
はい、
only
こ
between
こですね、
5
社会問
to
題で
5.
皆様いろんなこと
Social
が思い浮か
issues
ぶんじゃないかなと
include
思うん
many
ですけ
things
れど
you
も、
think
どうで
about,
す
I'm
か？
sure.
日頃感じられていることとか、
Do you
あと大
feel
学でお
something
勉強
like
されている
this
こととかも、
as
も
you're
しか
studying
し
in
た
the
らここにも入っ
university?
てるかなと思うんで
Maybe
すけれ
you
ど
are
も、
thinking about
実
these
はこの社会
issues.
問題に目を向
So
けて
thinking about these
支
social
援をしているという
problems,
のもファンケル
we
でつながり
do
が
our
ありま
business
す。
because we are
で、
strongly
そんなファ
connected
ンケ
with
ルなん
these
ですが、
matters. So
理
FANCL is a
念で
company
す
like
ね、
this.
会
We
社の
have
目
corporate
標とい
philosophy
うか、
or
みん
the
なで同
objectives
じ共通の認
to
識を持っ
share
て
the same
行っているも
recognition
のが、
is
この
written
負の
here.
解消とい
This
い
is
ます。負と
eliminate
い
the
うと、こ
negatives.
のネガティ
We
ブと表
say the
現しているんです
negatives,
が、不安とか不満、不快不便、そういった負
anxiety,
のつく言葉を
inconvenience, all
プ
those
ラ
words
ス
that
に変え
start
てい
with a
けない
fu
かな、なく
word
してい
in
けない
Japan.
かな
We
とい
want
う
to
ところを
eliminate all
ファ
those
ンケルの社員
negative
はすごく考
concepts,
えて
and
仕
this is
事をして
what
い
we're
ます。
always working
あと
towards.
ですね、もっと何かできる
And
はずってお
you
客
always
様に
think
向け
that
て、今
you
の
think
現
you
状に
can do
満足せず
more,
にでき
and
る
you
ことは
shouldn't be
ないかなと、
satisfied
考
with where
え
you
ながら仕
are.
事をし
So
ている。
this is
この2
what
つぜ
we
ひ
do all the
覚えて
time.
いただけたら嬉しい
So
なと思
please
ってい
remember
ます。
that we are striving
ま
to
ずで
do
すね、
both.
皆さん、ファンケルとい
So
えば
when we
化粧
think
品
about
ということで、
FANCL, you
今
think
も
about
何名の方か
cosmetics,
らかスキン
and
ケア使っ
there's
て
a
ますというようなお声もい
skincare
ただいてすご
that
く
you
嬉しかっ
use,
たんで
and
すが、
someone
ファン
said
ケルの
that
こ
to
の無添
me
加化
that made me
粧
very
品とい
happy.
うの始
So
まり
we
からお
have
話ができたらと
non-additive
思います。
cosmetic skincare products.
1970年
So
代、
in the
実はですね、化
1970s,
粧品公害
those
という
was a
先ほどお話し
cosmetic
した社会問
pollution
題
became one
が
of the
ありまし
social
た。化
issues.
粧品公害という
So
のは、皆さん化
cosmetic
粧品って
pollution.
使うと
So when
美
you
しく
use
なっ
it,
た
you
りと
think
か、
you'll be
綺麗になり
prettier,
たいと
you'll
いう
be
とこ
more
ろで使用
beautiful,
されるか
and
なと
use
思うん
all
です
those
が、
different
使う
skincare
も
or
のによっ
cosmetics.
てお
But
肌
when
が
you
荒
use
れ
it,
てしまう
sometimes
黒
you'll
皮
have
症という病気
rough
があ
skin,
りまして、
and this
実は
is
このイラス
some
ト
of
に
the
ある創業
diseases.
者池森
So
の奥さ
Mr.
んも
Ikemoto's
同じ思
wife,
い
the
を
founder,
して
had
い
the
ま
same
した。
skin
で、当
issues.
時ですね、池
So
森
at
が
the
です
same
ね、
time,
困った女
Mr.
性を救いた
Ikemori
いとい
wanted
う
to
思い
save,
で、こ
help
の化
those
粧品
women.
の中にある
So
添加
those
物、
additives
防腐
in the
剤などを
skincare, like the
全部なくし
preservatives,
た、
he
この
wanted
無
to
添加
remove
の
all of them to
ア
make
ディ
the
ティブフリー
non-additive
の
or
化粧
additive
品を作ったら
free
いいんじゃないかという
cosmetics
こ
or
とで生まれ
skincare
たのが
products.
この世
So
界初
this
の
is
無
the
添加化
world
粧品にな
first
っています。はい、こうい
non-additive
ったこう身の回りの人
skincare
の
victims. So wanting to help those who are around you is how we started the skincare business. So the supplement is one of our business. In 1990s, when Japanese health food related products were so expensive, and it was some dubious and very difficult because so expensive to consume every day. But Mr. Ikemori showed interest in that, and something like a supplement that everyone can take because of the prices and availability. So the price range was very low for everybody to be able to purchase. So in the United States, when you hear about supplement, I'm sure that you use the word quite often, but in Japan, we FANCL use the word supplement for the first time. Cosmetics and supplement both, with the two axes, inside-out beauty is what we try to accomplish. So both from inside, from outside, we have the true beauty coming out of health. So this is what we do. So we have the both of them so that we are strong in a variety of areas in the very different divisions. So this is something that I would like to think as a perspective when we think about FANCL and know what to do. So these are the products we work on in different areas. Maybe there's some that you know already. Is there any you know? On the left, we have the mild cleansing oil. Someone said that I use it, and I was very happy to hear that. So this is the most popular product. The Calorie Limit, or aojiru, the kale juice, and the new business includes the pumps, the shoes, dog food, bagels. We produce them. And do you know Kirin Group, Kirin Brewery Groups that makes beverages, a very large company? We collaborate with them as well. So we have those collaborative products also. The characteristic of FANCL includes this. In the areas of research, production, and sales, we do all of them. So in a cosmetic world, sales is done by some other company, the production is done by someone else in many cases. But at FANCL, we do all of these. This is one of the features of our business. So by doing them all, the voices from the customer will be reflected to the next product or services. So this for FANCL is something that it makes us very strong. So I joined the company with my friends, and they're in the research or in the sales or the marketing. And collaborating with these colleagues, I work together to make sure that our products are reaching the customers, and that makes it worthwhile to do the business. And another thing, this is the future of FANCL business. We have Vision 2030. So we want to create more beautiful, healthy world. So today, the sales overseas is 10% of the total sales. What do you think about this? Maybe it's less than what you imagine, or maybe it's more than you imagine, 10% overseas. So we're not satisfied with where we are. The 10% by 2030, we'd like to raise to 25%. So this is a very high target, rather difficult to accomplish, I'm sure, but with your experience and languages that you use or the different values you have, we'd like that to be reflected in FANCL so that together we'll be able to accomplish this 25%. So this is something that I really want you to recognize as something we do. So we have several challenges. Among them, there are things that I'd like to share with you. The first of which is overseas business. This global business includes these areas and regions we collaborate with and deploy. Other than the FANCL brand, Atenia is another brand. Bosha is another brand. So different countries and different regions, we have different brand names to be in line with the citizens of the country, to be easy to be used. Someone said, I know Atenia, and I was very happy to hear that. The major situation is in the Chinese market is the largest in all the Asian businesses. But in Northern America and Europe, we would like to expand our business in. So today, some of you are from these regions. So in the future, we want to make the world FANCL. So please do come and join with us to make that possible. The number of employees today is 74 foreign employees. And for the new employees, those joined in April, 6 are from China, South Korea, and Vietnam. And every year we have a higher number than the previous year. So with the experience, I think that we can raise the number of foreign employees. For the Chinese supplement business is shown here. So they are the life-related diseases that comes from the habits. So we want to make sure that people will be in the health science business to be living safely, and we want to contribute to that. We have shown some products by different age generations, those for the 30s, and we have the specific age bracket so that it will be easy for them to consume. And you can limit and call Ukon Kakume, Ukon Revelation, to appeal to the different markets. The TV commercials, we have some for other countries also. So these Japanese are thinking about security and safety importance can be developed in other countries as well in this regards. Today, we do have overseas assignments, just a few, but they are staying in other countries to find opportunities, business opportunities for FANCL, Vietnam, India, Singapore, and Thailand. We have those persons living there to expand the knowledge of those people in the countries about FANCL. So if you are in one of these countries, we do have FANCL employees in that country to develop the market. So please be interested in that. The other thing related to human resources development and how utilize these human resources, I'm sure that you are quite concerned. At FANCL, today we have already received some questions. Currently in April, we are expecting some college graduates, and when we recruit that in Japan, we do collective recruiting in the springtime. The job, it's not job type, because our membership type. So among the general employees, those that will be the engineers, it's not that we commit them ourselves to make them work as engineers. We want them to challenge in many different things as a membership style. So as you're still young, I want to be encouraged and interested in being a part of many different things in our company. So our policy includes that what you're good at, you can expand a variety of many areas that you can be good at. So I myself, to be honest, I was in human resources, which was not what I expected. But now I'm working in the human resources, but we can think from the management point of view, and I can advertise about FANCL, and I do think about different possibilities. So it's somewhat close to marketing. So it's not anything that I have imagined previously, but I can make that to be my strength. So I think it's a good opportunity to expand your perspective and want to challenge many new things. And the research and production engineering, and this is something that requires some specific specialty-related knowledge and expertise. So we do recruit these people as well. So please be interested in that. So you have many good areas that you are good at. FANCL, this is to have the research and planning and manufacturing, sales, all done by ourselves. This is our business model. So we do everything ourselves. That makes us experienced in many different areas of business. So we take good care of our customers, and we always think that we can make customers happier than what they are today. It's not only customers, but employees are people as well. So we want to take good care of the employees. So it's like a VUCA area. So we don't know what will happen today. So the robots can replace our jobs. There's so much of uncertainty, concern. But if you have many areas that you can use your skill and capacity, then you may be able to utilize your strengths in the different areas, even within the same company. So that will enable you to find new opportunities. So there is many different significance when we talk about this policy. And the company is strong in the welfare level, so that makes people very comfortable to do their work. We have a cafeteria in the company, and at 350 yen, you can have a lunch. And we are providing health-related services, so we have a healthy menu in terms of the calorie and sugar level. You can have a good, healthy, managed meal. And breakfast, do you eat breakfast? At 200 yen, we provide breakfast for those who come. So you can manage your health when you eat at our cafeteria. And you have childcare leaves. That's 100% acquired. And today, in the Japanese culture, after you give childbirth, to go back to work is quite difficult. So when you're doing the child rearing, you can take a leave. So it's not only for mothers, but the partner as well, men, can take these leaves. And someone I know, he's a man, but he's going to take a child care leave. And this is what is considered as important for the entire family. And there's also a paid leave system that people do acquire. So in terms of the work-life balance, you don't have to be worried about that at all. And after you join the company, I'm sure people are worried about many things, especially for you, the Japanese corporate culture, a Japanese language. I'm sure you are not sure about many things. So we do provide a mentoring system. You can pair with somebody that have the similar experience, and the HR department does that. So by eating lunch together, you can consult with them. So this service is provided for the Japanese people as well, but we create the environment where you can consult and discuss with people who has the same experience as you. And we have activities, extracurriculum, that you can be connected with people, not only during the weekdays, but you can have an enjoyable time with friends that you do things together according to your interest. Lastly, for the different positions that we recruit people, as I said earlier, it's not a job type recruitment for a specialized position. It's a general employment system, and it could be marketing, sales, publications, human resources. So the variety of work can be included in the general employees. So the development and research of new products, so the production engineering and management. So the production engineering, production management is included. And here for the plants, nationwide FANCL is where you may be sent to. So in these plants, we have many that are not Japanese quite recently. So the security, safety, based manufacturing, what can be observed in these plants. A sales job, this is a sales and marketing. In those FANCL stores, you'll be able to get in contact with the customers. So we have many long-term customers. So we'll have to make sure that they will be in close contact with the customer to recommend our new products. And then office work is another, and we have disabilities. Those who are disabled can also obtain a position. So I explained about how, and there were questions about how you apply to jobs. MyNabi 2025 website is how you would like you to apply to any openings. So for the new year, those will be an event for the foreign students, and internship online are also planned. So before this recruitment period, I hope that you'll join interest in applying. MyNabi FANCL is included, so please apply from that website. So my The senior colleagues are shown here. So they have different experiences, different sets of values, and because there's so many different people, there is diversity in our company to be reflected in making good products and offering good services. And I would like to seek your cooperation in your experiences as well as different perspectives. And I hope to see you in some of our events. Thank you very much for coming today. There was a question related to Japanese language in chat. So I don't have any Japanese language qualification. Can I work for the company? And is it an essential requirement? Thank you very much. The Japanese language qualification N2 or N1, we feel better, we feel safer to hire you, but it's not something that we recognize as very important. So it's better if you have this qualification, we feel safer. But when we have the interview, we can check how much we can communicate with you without even having these N1 or N2. So it's not an essential requirement. You don't have to have it. So please not be too worried about it. So when we speak with you in person, we can check how much you know. This is all. Thank you very much. So it's, the interview is more important in communication rather than the actual N1 or 2. So when you join your company, the visa status, you can offer any support services about the visa. So I'm a third year, and for the past 2 years, I did offer my support about the visas. So there are documents that our company have to issue, and sometimes we have to go to the embassy. So in that case, we offer full support for you to obtain necessary status. Please do not be worried about it. The English, they speak fluent English, and the electric engineering field is applicable to any position. Thank you very much for that. So you have been studying in a special department or the specialty in the universities. These are not any specific requirement, but if you can explain what you know, what are your specialties when we have the interview, it's not that this department is better, or if you have this, it will more advantage. It's not like that. Maybe you have to speak about yourself when we do interview with you. Thank you very much.